Let's see how we can roll back to a previous checkpoint in Cursor AI. So I have a few chats here. This is a chat, this is another one, and I'm doing different things in different chats. So let's say I want to roll back to my previous checkpoint. So checkpoint is basically a new chat, okay? So if I scroll up here, these are the changes done after this chat, right? Let's say I asked Cursor to replace this. Sorry, I asked Cursor to use this instead of Gmail, and Cursor did that. Now, if I want to use Gmail and I want to go back to using Gmail, you just need to click here. Okay, before doing this, I'm also using Git. So if I check my Git status here, everything is good and there are no changes to commit. Okay, let's see what happens after rolling back to a previous checkpoint. So I'll just click on this and it'll ask you to discard all the changes up to this checkpoint. You can always undo this later. All right, so what this means is the changes done after this chat will be removed. Okay, so just click on continue and it is now removing those changes. And as you can see, the section here which shows which changes it did have been disabled. You cannot click and do anything. You can just click on keep to make sure these changes are gone. Okay, now you are in this checkpoint that was generated by the message you sent or the chat you did before this chat. Okay, now let's hide this, or you can just hide this agent's pane by clicking on this, and you can just have this chat bar displayed here. So I'll also close that. The shortcut is Control E. Now, if you are using Git, the rollback is actually a new change in Git. So if you check Git status, as you can see, these things are modified and the changes it did have been removed from these changes, and the changes Cursor did have been removed from these files, and Git is notifying of that. So I actually just use Git to roll back and switch branches. I've been using Git since a long time, so I find it much easier to track changes using Git instead of the checkpoints provided by Cursor. And if you want, you can learn Git and have much more flexibility. You can have different branches for different features. You can move features between different branches and so on. And it's definitely going to be helpful for you to learn Git. And yeah, if you want to learn more about Git, I'll have the link to the playlist in the description below. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below.